changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name. Came through changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this?
What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, bringing y'all low riders and horsepower. You know, rain, sleet, hail, snow, and shine, nothing and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. Today, I'm in the 300, super hot outside, but I'm going to show y'all what's going on with the 300. Before I do, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Now I'm about to just get right on into it. Now, when you first saw the 300, it looked like this. And then as time went on, I showed y'all what the 300 got, what I turned it into, and it looked a little bit like this. And now, once again, the 300 needs some work again, and I'm about to show y'all that it looks like what it looks like now. All right, and here's what it's looking like now. So, gotta start all the way over. This is actually the hood from the first time I had a little deer situation. This hood just happened to be better than the current hood that was on there that was gray. So finna go get another hood from the side. You can see how high it's sitting up, you know what I mean? And what it's looking like now. And this right here is the donor car that I just took the hood off of. All right, so here is the hood. It's a pretty decent looking hood. Only thing that I didn't see on the picture in the description was that little buckle that's right there. Best thing I can do is try to get it back in line with the hammer a little bit, which is going to be hard to do. But on top of that, to go ahead and possibly just use some Bondo to even that out, because it's going to have to be painted anyway. I don't know how much you can see, but this hood has got a lot of scratches. Looked like a cat got on it and just did his thing, you know. All right, hood's off now. Just a little FYI, you could put a tarp or some plastic, anything soft to cover anything that sits at one corner if you're doing it by yourself, because when you take these screws out, these two screws, what's gonna end up happening is that it's gonna dip down. It's going straight towards the glass. I mean, even if you hold it, you're still gonna have to go to the other side. So what I do is I put something soft right here so that when it hangs on that one side, you can go over to your other side and take all the screws and everything out over there, so you'll already be holding that other side, you know. So now it's time for the other one to go back on. You also got your hood struts as well that have to go back on to the hood. So you want to make sure that you take those off. You could take a flathead screwdriver and put it right on the inside of here and basically pull this tab up, because this tab, when you go to put it back on the actual hinge, you push it all the way down on there, and then you just push that clip in, and then that's how it secures it down. All right, then one more thing you need to look out for is this hook that goes underneath the hood. This goes into the latch when you close the hood. So you got to make sure that this is not bent up, because if this is bent and it's not going, the new hood is not going to go on. It's not going to be in line with the latch. So this one looks pretty straight. Should be good. All right, now the hood's back on. One thing we got to do is connect our windshield wiper hoses. This is the one that was already on there. This was the one that came off with the hood. I ain't never paid no attention, but I'm glad, because it's just a fresh piece. So I'm gonna disconnect this piece here, hook that T up, and it's gonna go into this other side. Also, when you get in the hood, just make sure you got some new nozzles for the windshield fluid to spray, because they do go bad over time, and my other one was broke anyway, so I was glad that these two was in there. So after that, I'm gonna close it for the first time. Put your clips back on, which I'm about to do now. Push the clip on. All right, and the clip's back in. Kind of hard to do it on that side because I pulled it out too far with the camera, so it's back in there. All right, now you got the windshield wiper jet hoses, the sprayer hoses back on there. That's a T that came with this hood. And then you go ahead and plug that back in there, that little hole there, because that's what keeps the holes all in line while you close the hood. If you don't have that clipped in there, you could prematurely wear out the hose, or it could get pinched in between one of the hood struts. So now it's time to close it, see what it's looking like. And we got a good hood. Closes all the way. No gap on the side. No gap on the other side, not a major one anyway, and that's from, you know, you're gonna have one on that side, because I mean, it's when you didn't hit a couple of deer and things like that didn't happen, and it hits snow banks in the wintertime, you're gonna have some imperfections. Now all we gotta do is get a front bumper cover with the grill again, and we'll be back in business. So looks a lot better. And yeah, we do have that dip right there, but like I say, I'm gonna get some Bondo, fill that in. It's not gonna ever be perfect, but once you get this lined up in there, get all that stuff, I mean, it's not never good. Like I say, it's never gonna be perfect, but I'm just gonna do the best I can do. I am gonna buy another hood, probably even a color match one next time, so I don't have to paint it, but definitely gonna try to fill that in a little bit to make it not such an eyesore, but more importantly, at least we got our engine covered up again, because you know, when it was up like it was, when it rains and stuff like that, it just makes sure it starts rusted. You know, other stuff can get wet, so I mean, hey, it's better than it was. Not perfect, but it's coming along. You'll see that front clip on there soon, and she'll be back to normal again. Basically, I call this car Christine, because it's just like the movie. If you don't know the movie Christine, you gotta watch it. But the car basically repairs itself. Only difference in real life is me doing the repairs, you dig? All right, well, hope y'all enjoyed that video. I'll keep it pushing with all the projects, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of stuff going on right now, you know, as far as just from day to day. You know what I'm saying? This is the working man's channel. So if you go to work just like I do, then you know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? I got no big bag to put on none of these vehicles. I just do what comes along, and I find the most cost-effective way to make it happen, you know. So I appreciate all y'all watching. Appreciate all the new subscribers that's been subscribing to the channel and follow me on other platforms. You could be anywhere watching anything, but you're right here watching Mr. Everything. Appreciate all y'all. So until next time, rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing, and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. I'm Mr. Everything, bring y'all low rise and horsepower. Till next time, I'm out.